Okay, I have another intuitive message, and this one is about soul families, or when they talk about like when we meet people and we're like, your energy is so familiar to me. I'm sorry we're at this angle, guys. I just deconstructed my tripod and I don't have the little bit for my like phone mount, so this is where we're at. Okay, soul families, when we're like, or star seeds, and we're like, oh, this energy feels familiar to me. When you meet somebody for the first time, and it's like, sometimes it's like we're like the same person, or like we used to, some people sometimes they'll say like, we met in the past life, we were lovers in the past life, or you feel like my sister, you feel like my brother, you are my soul family, you are my tribe. What do they mean when they say this? It means that, so I was getting the visual. If you watch my last video, you know what it's like if God or the oneness consciousness is the ocean. You scoop up a cup of it, that is the spirit. You add the coloring to it, that is the soul, right? And so, and we're just keep jumping into this thing called life. Like the, what do they call it? The avatars, right? We're just keeps jumping into this thing called life. And so when we say, oh, your energy feels familiar to me, it's just because this time, this is the collection of what God wanted this person to be. Oh, it's human. You know, oh, it's Sarah. This is what the characteristics that make up Sarah. But then when Sarah dies and she goes back to the all, that her consciousness returns to the all, and then God will be like, I wonder what it would be like to be a squirrel. And then God collects the bits of consciousness that he wants to put into the squirrel, scooping up the water, putting it through the birthing canal, and now a squirrel was born into the earth realm, right? And then the squirrel lives its little squirrel life, right? And goes back. The squirrel dies. His life was short and goes back into the consciousness, the allness, right? And then God is like, I wonder what it would be like to make a boy named James. Let's collect this energy and this energy and this energy and this energy, put it together, the scoop, into the earth realm. This is a boy named James. His life is over, dead. The energy goes back into the consciousness of the allness. God is like, I wonder what it would be like to make a tree. Let's get this energy, this energy, this energy, tree, going through the birthing canal, or however trees are made, going through the seed. You know what is interesting? How does consciousness get into the trees, right? If like humans, I assume when the baby takes his first breath, the consciousness is breathed into the human. So how do trees get consciousness into it? When do trees, I guess when the tree takes its first breath? When do trees take their first breath? Okay, these are high thoughts. But yeah, so when we talk about soul families, your energy is familiar to mine, or this is my soul sister. It feels like we've known each other in lifetimes before. Why? Because before you were whoever you are, your energy could have been made up of half of that person's energy, right? The cup scoop, right? Back into the consciousness, into the allness. Once your life is over, you go back. God is like, I'm gonna need to put a fragment of you back into the game because I need to produce a squirrel. I'm gonna need to put 1/4 of you back into the game. I need to put 1/4 of this consciousness or this spirit back into the game because I need to make something. I need to put life into this new vessel. And I was also thinking about, what is it like what if the energy comes back into the allness and the energy is like, I'm tired, God. I'm not ready to go back into the earth realm. And the God consciousness is like, that's too dang bad. We need you in there. Or I'm just kidding. I'm being so goofy tonight. But isn't that an interesting concept? I don't know. Anything else? That was it. Okay. Well, I hope I explained that's why like energies can be familiar, or like people can feel familiar to you, because we can be fragments of the same consciousness existing as us, but a lifetime before, the same energy was put together to create a different person or a different animal or a different whatever, a different avatar, a different species, whatever it is. So this really shows you how we are connected to everyone, and how, this shows us how and why we are connected to everyone that is animating a consciousness in this reality. This is why we have to treat everyone with kindness and love and respect, because we are fragments of each other. When our life is over, when their life is over, when the gift of consciousness is over, we go back into the allness. And so to hate anybody in this life is to really hate yourself, because we all go back to the source. Ooh. Dang. So anybody in life who ever hates on someone, or is rude to someone, or is disrespectful, showing hatred, whatever, to somebody, that means that they hate themselves. Because if they knew the truth, they would know we are all one. We all go back to the same energy, the same consciousness, the same source. And sometimes that source gets tired of just zinned out all the time, just like just radiating at bliss, at nirvana. Sometimes we just get tired of radiating at nirvana, and we're like, I want to experience some shit, so I gotta jump into the earth realm. That's what life really is. Ooh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Okay, this is not the most flattering angle. Am I really gonna post this? Yeah, we're gonna post it. Okay, guys, thank you for watching. Bye.